life, the bright lights, the type the crowd likes. Where you at, ballers? Ladies love me and men, they wanna be me, they pay to come see me. Where you at, ballers?
NBA on a Friday, and you guys know what Friday is, right? When it comes to the NBA, Friday is payday. I, of course, MJ Cavalier, your favorite capper's favorite capper. This here is NBA Players Performance. Go ahead, smash the like button. Appreciation, always appreciated. Of course, we appreciate you guys the most. If you're new, welcome. Now go ahead, subscribe. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Because if you're not telling your friend, are you really, truly a friend? I'm doing this every day, Monday through Friday. I'm going to tell you who I like, tell you why I like them, hopefully make you guys smarter players along the way. I mean, yesterday we went through the recap, and I'll recap it real quick. Look, the NBA gave us shit, and we just had to eat it, basically, right? That was the day yesterday. You know, it sucked because I truly loved the Clippers. That would have been a spot that I would have smashed with Kawhi in, but they held that one close to the vest. I still don't understand it. Anyway, NBA recap from yesterday. Orlando got pimped out. Right? The Magic just got fucking pimped out last night. They failed to hit a hundo to the Charlotte Hornets. They lost 124-97. But I did tell you that no Suggs, no Franz Wagner, there's no fucking offense. Their offense is absolute ass. The 76ers, we did give a lean out here on the show. And more so, what did I say about Embiid? And Embiid balled the fuck out. Triple-double. 32, 15, and 10 for the big man. I told you, Sengun is like a fly at a barbecue when he's covering a guy like Embiid. Just keep fucking swatting him away, right? By the way, Rockets still can't shoot. Wizards, well, good to know. They're still tanking. We did cash with the Nuggets laying the 6 points, but that was pretty much the only winner I had on the day. They, of course, got there late in the fourth quarter, covered by 10. The Warriors, what do you say about the Warriors? Look, I get there's no Jimmy Butler, but offensively, he shouldn't make that much of a difference. The Warriors suck. Now, they did cost me money on the night last night, so maybe I'm a little bit bitter. But I do have to say this, and I do want you guys to chime in on this. Is Draymond Green just fucking washed? I mean, I think he's washed. Dude, move on. Be gone. Thank you for your services. Now fucking bounce. Stop podcasting. Stop talking. At this point, he's a negative value basketball player. Listen to the stat line. 23 minutes, 4 points, and he fouled out. He's fucking washed. He's done. And he's still out there playing the villain. But a villain, and to play the villain, you have to be entertaining. But at this point, there's absolutely no joy watching that man play basketball. The Warriors can't rebuild until the Warriors actually move on. Anthony Edwards, I mean, God love him, all the fucking talent in the world, but he really, truly makes some of the worst basketball decisions I've ever seen. They really need to blow that team up in Minnesota. Minnesota, and I'm stating this now, will never win anything as currently constructed. They're not good enough, not consistent enough. They can't hold the lead. They can't put teams away. They can't pull away. There's too many unforced mental errors. The Spurs do get it done. I mean, pretty much as expected, right? Wemby, 26-14. The dude is a freak. You got to give him that. He's a freak. I mean, he looks a little funny with the fucking shaved head. Looks like a Q-tip. I don't get it. Clippers, Lakers. Like I said, what a fuck fest. I said that if Kawhi plays, you have to take the Clippers. And if he sits, then you want to be on the Lakers. Well, Kawhi ends up playing, and of course, the Clippers win and cover. They hold that close to the vest, and I truly just don't understand the advantage of it. How does manipulating the injury report help in any way, shape, or form? Then Norman Powell, pretty much the same thing with the Heat game last night. He hits the laundry list midday, and typically that's a bad sign when they hit the list midday. Look, I mean, understand this. He went from in to probable to questionable, and then he played. But it didn't matter because the Heat got rolled 127-110. Anyway, it's all in the past. It's in the rear view, right? Not a good day for yours truly. But I did say that on this show, that the NBA slate was just shit, and we ate it. We ate it. But that's okay. We move on. That's the good thing about life, right? Life always forces you to move forward, and tonight we're moving forward. I'm going to tell you this right now. Fourth fourth private play this week. Going for my fourth straight private play this week. Cash with the Hurricanes plus 8.5 on Monday. Rolled that into Tuesday with the Houston Rockets. They beat the Spurs. Rolled that into Wednesday. Took the New York Knicks team total over. It went way over. The only worry there was going to be blowout potential, but of course they got over that and fucking rolled and hit that. Kind of took it easy on the day yesterday, but tonight, the biggest one yet. I fucking love this. Link in the description below. $100 gets you my NBA private play. I will have a minimum of 5 figures on this game. You can get that right now. $100 in the link below. Let's move on to the games. First one up. Houston Rockets, Detroit Pistons. The Pistons are laying 4.5. The total here is at 217.5. So the Rockets are stumbling into Detroit tonight, coming in on a back-to-back with travel, and a back-to-back after an overtime war with Philly, a game which they lost. You got to love the Pistons in this spot. I certainly do. Give me Detroit, lay the 4.5. Cunningham, LeVert, and Holland, all on the laundry list, but they were listed with illness, right? I know Kate has now been upgraded. Look, I told you, man, you got to stop fucking around with these OnlyFans models. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. I heard that those girls spread through an NBA locker room faster than the flu, but it doesn't matter. This is simply a fade of the Houston Rockets, and more so a play on that Motor City defense. Their defense is physical, on-ball pressure, aggressive help, rim protection behind it, and no easy possessions. The Detroit Pistons are first in steals, first in blocks, first in half-court points allowed, and they're first in opponent field goal percentage. Even with the chaos in Detroit tonight, the Pistons are rested, disciplined, and they're built to punish fatigue. They're going to punish this team. Give me the Pistons, lay the 4.5. Look, I don't like this game. I love it.
Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Denver Nuggets, Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks are laying 6.5. The total here is at 216.5. Give me the Bucks, lay the 6.5. Look, we don't bet teams. I told you this. We bet spots, situations, and numbers, and this number screams Milwaukee. The Bucks have struggled, and yet they're laying 6.5 tonight. Now, if I knew nothing else about this game, the number says it all. Early splits also agree. We have 70% of people on the ticket. So that's all going to be public on Denver, right? And then we have 65% of the handle on Milwaukee. You know what that is? That's sharp money. So that's value. Like, that's one of the signals that you look for. When you have 70% of the tickets on one side and then 65% of the money on the other, that's basically pros versus Joes. And I'm always going to side with the pros. Naturally, I'm on the Bucks in this spot. Nuggets are on a back-to-back, also back-to-back with travel, and back-to-back with travel and a compromised roster. You have Jamal Murray questionable, Valanciunas questionable, Watson questionable, Bates out, Braun out, Cam Johnson out, Nikola Jokic out. True, the Bucks have been inconsistent, but they're still one of the league's best shooting profiles. They're pretty fucking efficient on the offensive end. And now you get Miles Turner back, which is going to be huge in this spot. Nuggets struggle at the rim, and they also struggle in transition. And the Bucks, they kill you at the rim. They kill you in transition. So the Bucks should be able to dictate the pace in this game. Give me Milwaukee, the numbers, the money, and the matchup all aligned. I'm going to take the Bucks. I'm going to take them pretty big. Lay the 6.5. Love it.
Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
That's right, guys. Get to ylose.com. That's the letter Y, LOSE.com. Free picks, stats, trends, scores, odds, and more. That's ylose.com. And more so, click the link below. Get my NBA private play tonight. I will have minimum of 5 figures on this game tonight. Let's go. You can get that right now, $100. I'm looking for my 4th straight private play on the week. 3-0 going into this, and I love this one. This one is the biggest yet. But listen, I'm going to tell you this. No matter how much I love a game, there's always a chance of it losing. Look, we have to be crystal clear. Gambling is supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to be a retirement plan. Every pro has one rule. I have one rule. You never wager what you can't afford to lose, period. Period. You want to fire a unit, that's great. Just make sure that a unit doesn't double as your car payment or your mortgage. The reality is, the real edge is always going to be discipline. So yeah, if you want to gamble and have fun, sweat the over, scream at the TV, do it responsibly. And of course, if you have a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, guys, I'm going to see you back here Monday as I break down the NBA card. What I'm going to be doing moving forward is I'm going to give you guys the TV games, the biggest games on the board, the national spotlight games every single day, Monday through Friday. But until Monday, bet with your heads, not above them.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.